bit of a crazy one. So, I mean, Norris getting knocked out P11. I don't actually remember the last time in this career that the McLarens were getting knocked out in Q2. So, I've got a mandatory set anyway, which I think, if not, they seem to take away from me. So, boys do one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, normally we don't have to use as many softs. So. Yeah.
Quando vuoi, puoi partire.
The Alpines quickly. So get off onto Mercedes for next season. Photos, boy. Well, would you leave if there's reg change? Or is that just a throwaway comment? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say Ferrari, but it just depends on. It's a bit difficult, really, because it's like, well, you don't, especially if there's big reg changes, then yeah, it's hard to say, really. Hopefully, that might be at the end of this season, really. We'll see. If it's not, then I mean, it's kind of the order's gotten quite interesting in a way. I think naturally everyone's kind of seems to have kind of performance seems to have kind of convert. What's the word? I don't know. It's conversed, or it's all kind of come together a bit.
Nessun problema alle
Yeah, I
gomme,
practically
continua a
they're trying to
mantenerle
change
così.
setting and went into the run-off area. I get to see the chat in reverse. It's like you say, that left-hander though, at the end of the first sector, like if you're not on the racing line, I think you just lose like loads of time. Even if you think you're getting a better exit by going a bit wider. Is it the game glitching? I don't know. Yeah, decent that. Oh, that's fucking quick. Can't get to that. Okay, he's got the Miami drug lords behind him. His home Grand Prix. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be much different. But you do another hot lap after this, I think. I'm not sure Drogovic's lap's beatable, but that's me. Yeah. Probably. Used to love to get them. 126.1. Be quite decent, I think. Yeah, but they're only like 4%. Well, that's your diffuser. Your rear blown diffuser.
D'accordo, rientri ai box alla fine di questo giro.
That is not your way to get on the place. Oh, I went down to 7th though. Was that Perez in for you? Yeah. Sergeant B6. Your car must be a good downforce and chassis then. Yeah, but that's a bit mental. That's up to you to decide.
Abbiamo perso tempo per riparare i danni della vettura.
I'm second. 219. What's yours then? So it's quite close there. So is yours 218 on the speed trap? Maybe. Like, Perez's final sector was 3/10 quicker than mine. I actually had the quickest second sector, but I think that's just because I had quite a good run through that. The slow corner under the bridge. I had quite a good run. I sort of cut it quite well on the first kind of entry point. And I think that's what helped. Yeah, Ocon was a bit. Oh, yeah, my first one was shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, mine are 3.5, so yeah, we'll see. Fucking Zhao's P4. Fucking Alfa Romeo. I don't know if I'll keep these
Controlli
positions, but
ultimati
fucking hell.
a tutto
They've
lo
really.
staff
I think they'll
auto in
drop away in the
uscita.
race, though, but that's typically been what's happened, but a bit mental. They shouldn't even. Zhao and fucking thingy shouldn't even be that good. Verstappen should have fucking gone there instead of Williams. I've got it now because I might try and do 2 hot laps, I think, if I get the line in time. They should stop coming out soon anyway. If we get a move on, it might be good. Wow, they're quite far back. Got bad garage position for it. The clerk has a penalty there, doesn't he? Actually, just for so. I would take the top 3 rows right now. Really. I'll have to check what we did for VAI last season. Maybe VAI might have not been this high. I'm starting my yeah, I should get to
30 secondi per terminare la sessione. Ok, possiamo farti fermare a questo giro.
I'll take that. I did actually wasn't on purpose, but I did corner cut the slow bit and I didn't it didn't invalidate it, but I didn't use DRS on the for most of the straight after, so I think it evened out. Yeah, I think to be fair, if I hadn't fucked that up, it was looking quite good actually. I guess the track just got a bit quicker at the end, maybe a bit as well. Poor Leclerc. Perez will inherit pole then. To be fair to him, though, I was a bit surprised that Perez went that quick and you improved. So should be good though. It's gonna be interesting to see what the race pace of people is like. Yeah, and the AI have a brilliant tire wear. So Norris has got a pink helmet. That's quite good. Oh yeah, that's amazing. I'm just taking a quick look at the categories. I mean, everyone's aero is really close, apart from, I mean, we're a step ahead, but then Mercedes down to Aston Martin, very close. Chassis, Ferrari are. Um, top narrowly, but then everyone, I mean, again, everyone's pretty close down to Alpine and then Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri a little bit further back, but that is close. And then Powertrain, I think we managed to go top of that, but then it's you, and then Ferrari are just off, Alpine practically level, Aston Martin, McLaren, Williams and Hassan a little bit off, so it is. And then durability, but we don't really care about durability. But yeah, I mean, and then yeah, if you look at but then you look at the overall chart, and then the bottom team on performance is apparently Alfa Romeo, but they just seem to be very good in qualifying. I'll check the standings in a minute, but that doesn't really quite add up. But then and then Aston Martin are meant to be kind of in there with Haas and Alpine, but then that doesn't seem to have been the case, really. So it's quite interesting. I don't really mind that though. I think, as I've said before, it isn't always like super representative. I mean, actually, if you look at the start of the season, Haas kind of made, I think us and Haas and Alpine made the best kind of jumps forward, really. Yeah, I mean, Alfa Romeo are seventh in the standings, but then actually, Aston Martin are ahead of Alpine in the standings. But I think that's partly down to Russell just doing quite well in China in the end. I think China probably skewered some of the results a little bit, but then Sainz managed to get third at that race. I mean, Leclerc's boy bottled it a bit because he was seventh Saudi, and then he's not got points in the next two races. But I mean, Ferrari are only 1 point ahead of Aston Martin, and Leclerc was effectively on pole, before the grid penalty. So it's quite interesting, really. It's quite kind of up and down the results. I think, as you said and stuff, it's yeah hard to predict in a way. But then yeah, I think China kind of skewered things because like Magnussen was on for good points, and then that kind of went sideways and stuff. But you're going to get that a bit sometimes. And then even Stroll got points in China because of that, which is only 4 points, but it all adds up, and it's more than he got bloody last season. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sargent hasn't actually scored any points in any of the races though. So, and then Gasly hasn't either actually. So, but I think even Gasly was maybe doing a bit better at one point in the last race, but whether it was strategy or again the kind of weather playing its part, perhaps. AI is still a 104, isn't it? Yeah, which is fine. I'm just gonna check what it was last season. Yeah, I think we might because I know we obviously we increased it during. I know. Well, I've got 104 written down, so maybe it was 104. Yeah, yeah. We'll see, won't we? And here we are in Miami,
F1
and
seems to
it's
be
time for
growing
another
by the day in the
exciting race.
USA, and today's race is a testament to that. It's time
F1
for
seems
the
to be growing
Miami
by the
Grand
day in the
Prix.
USA, but no Andretti. Yeah, it's pretty overcast. I'm just gonna pop to the loo actually
Great
whilst it
opportunities for
loads in.
wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long,
19
and
corners at this
expected average speeds of
historic rate.
138 miles per hour. The Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Drugovich, Golden Boy, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Sargent, Ocon, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Magnussen, Russell, Sonoda, Joe, Albon, Stroll, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And Anthony Davidson joins us for this one. And great to have your company. There's no weather to worry about here. What will be going through the drivers' minds as they finish these last-minute preparations?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Don't know what the tyre choices will be like. Yeah. Are you ready to go?
Stop recording. Button.